Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Kushite Kings 3 where we are playing as a Tacity Empire. And I did as I said, finished the war off and well, I actually gave the land again to my son. So thus he has 3 counties that is a little bit stronger down here. And well, we will help him out with, well, managing his realm. By, for instance, though I don't see the symbol right now, but if it's correct, my counselor, yeah, there it is, the symbol. Apparently wasn't zoomed in enough. We'll change the culture over there. But yeah, we are praying once again at the Temple of Hebus, and you know what? Considering we've conquered more and more of the Western Desert, hopefully Ha will show us what he will give. A major blessing. He loves that I'm conquering him. Or the lands that he holds dear to his heart. I don't know how to say that right now. But yeah, we never had his bonuses, so I'm currently curious to see what it is. Confidence, that's a lot of less stress gain. Friendly counsel, yeah, but friendly counsel, yes. And the footsteps of my forebears, yes. Soul foundations, yeah. It said we got a major blessing, but I don't see the blessing. And that's me making an arrangement for my son. We don't see the blessing. We just have so many different so many different pop-ups that there is just, they can't really say what it is about. And yes, we're gonna share it again because we are waging a lot of war. A lot of war. So people are naturally going to get a little cranky for that. But I just need to make sure that we can, well, keep the realm safe. And how do you keep the realm safe? Well, there was one way to do it, of course. No, only one true way, and that is to attack. Because offense is the best defense. Something like that. Well, today I thought we are going to take Anbea down. So we can create another kingdom, so that a son of mine can have that, and then we don't have that problem anymore. So, interestingly enough, that made me notice that we have giving away his heir, by the way, is not going to change the war because he only has 2 counties. But our wife, at the age of 45, became pregnant yet again. I'm like, what in the world? Like the incest. No, actually, she is not inbred. Still, at 45, that's really special. I could do generous leech, not doing that. I'm just gonna make somebody like me a little better. I'm gonna make a new friend. Speaking of friends, we're befriending you indeed. He gets a weak hook. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not giving him a weak hook. That's not how this works. How much money do you have? A ton. I'm gonna squeeze you for everything that you hold. Yeah, sure. We will study interests. All kinds of buildings are done. Nice. Do you get anything special? A supply limit. But I don't think that that is really good. But we are a little low on levies. We can definitely use some plantations. There you go. Was our capital also done? Yeah, our capital of course needs to be the best. You will not be forgotten, old friend. My friend Biss has died. There's so many Bisses I don't know who all is whom, to be honest, at a certain point anymore. And you know what? I have more things to do than get some petty 10 gold here and there. So we're just gonna end it. Now the capital of this nation is actually over here. That is interesting. So what we're gonna do is this son, who as you can see I made a marriage for, and yes, I'm making him a little stronger than normally. Normally I would always say, hey, you should not give somebody 2 lands. That's a bad idea. I don't want the Empire of Magra, thank you. Oh, I don't have the gold. I was like, why can I not make him? But that's a pretty legit reason. Holy Warfare County. I kind of wish I could just. Can't subjugate him. Oh. Yeah, we'll do that one. I don't think we will be finishing this up in. I think we'll finish the series soon, but I don't think it's gonna be in 2-3 episodes. And I'm not sure if it's gonna be in the lifetime of this emperor. That is a thing I'm not entirely sure. Ah, darn it! Yeah, weird enough as it is, that is another son, and I cannot afford that many sons. But I have an idea to create yet another kingdom. I'll work on it, I'll work on it. There we go, another friend is gained. With each friend gained, we become more and more powerful. And, well, oh, Dabu is under siege. I think that's taboo to do. To siege Dabu. We're gonna do this. And because I don't constantly want to shift it anymore, I'm actually gonna create a second one here over here. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna do that more than once. You did not place that where I wanted it to. Let me put it that way. Also don't think I clicked there. I think I clicked there, but shaky hands, something like that, I don't know. There you go. You and your entire nation's army are dead. Thank you for the 50% war score out of nowhere. Because you really didn't need to have to give that to me. But, you know, I thank you for your sentiment. That you're like, you know, I'm gonna die anyways. I'm just gonna give this to you. And if you would do that, I would totally respect that idea. But, yeah. Studying interests. And what I can now do is, before we also get too many vassals, there you go. Which means we can do a de jure claim on him. This son now has a kingdom. He won't go for the next stuff. And then we have 2 kingdoms again. We need to get 2 more. Now that should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I mean, come on. We can either Mali or Ghana is gonna form, and probably I can form. I mean, I can make Hausa, for instance, Hausa land. There's not a problem. I can do it. Just need to see what it can do. Fascination. The Moalani has been discovered. Development growth and different cultural opinion. Yeah, let's go for the trebuchet, sure. And a child of my dynasty. For a moment I thought like, hey, hold on. That is my daughter, but she has cancer. Oh, wow. And also she has been on already sleeping with a sack. Oh boy. She needs a decent husband. This maybe. They didn't show me that he was deformed when I clicked on him. Well, he's got good traits. Sure. Let's give it him. Prince Boar. Yeah, he's a prince. That is a pretty good deal for my daughter. And what I wanted to see was that this Yeah, she has 2 negative traits, which is why I'm a little bit afraid of leaving her alone for some time. The other daughter has cancer, so I feel that that's okay. Did I? No, I did not finish my friend scheme. It's just a lot of triggers. And if you want to read them, by all means, go read them. But I have so many of them firing right now that I don't really feel the need, the drive, the uniqueness of doing so that is so special that yeah, that I'm reading them all out loud. Boop. There you go. Enforce demands. And with that, this Duke becomes part of our realm. Oh, snap, son. We are crushing it right now. And now the Kingdom of Guinea is not by a long shot in our hands. Which makes me wonder. I can't attack crew for some time. I already did so. It's more if he can get these 2 duchies that he holds. Well, he doesn't hold Wagadu, really. But we hold already quite a bit of Ghana. How much do we lack of Ghana? You only have 7 out of 9 required. That's mainly it. And the fact that there is a king here. But he can be attacked by 1 holy war duchy for a war for a holy war for a duchy. Apparently I don't know how to talk anymore. Let's just first take you down with a simple de jure war. Because that will just nicely clean up stuff. But yeah, as I said in the last episode, I believe, it's kind of weird, but we are now too big to fail. Which is a thing that was never a thing in history. Look at any empire that's too big. They become so stretched out that they don't have the manpower to basically really rule everything. And that is because I would say, cultural issue. I already imprisoned him. Then I won't siege. I should have demanded a... yeah, sure, we'll make him a witch as well. We have made all my sons now witches. This son is a witch, and now this son is a witch. All my sons that are of the age to get it. Yeah, I should have released him in order to get a hook on him. He now is still of the wrong religion, but that is just a minor issue in my opinion. Because he's gonna change at some point. Look at this. All that, also ours. Yeah, if I did a holy war for a kingdom, his is most likely the best target, because Munding will fall to us if we just create the empire. It's going to be costly, it's going to take some prestige cost, because we're going to destroy it again, but everything else will be fine. And we might get a chance to take Toro once we are able to declare war on this guy again. I know I'm tanking our fervor, by the way, don't get me wrong, but those old Kushite outbreaks, they are not that relevant anymore. We are breaking them pretty easily here. We are almost done adding, helping here. By the way, we only need assist ruler nowadays. We don't need them to aid us in every little bit. That is all taken care of. Yeah, no, everything here is hunky-dory. We have 100 control everywhere again. I think I did that happen over time, because I don't think I did everything of that. But the control, we are just slipping out of the control issue again. Sorry, the popular opinion. We simply need more kingdoms for my sons. We cannot have this beautiful empire that we've built break into all kinds of little things. What do you hold that duchy? What does that actually belongs to Ghana officially? So I've given it mainly more to Songhai. are you doing? 8 more years. Alright. 91. Oh, yeah! Abyssinia! Abyssinia has joined the Empire, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, I love to see that. That now the jury. I would have loved to see Africa drift into us, but I won't be able to do that in time. But you know what? What I am going to do is, if it's 8 or 5 years, we're probably going to still see that in this campaign. I'm not sure if we're going to see 40 years, but at least we can give it a good old college try, right? To try and incorporate Africa into our territory. Because then we at least have continuous borders. So that's why I'm like, well, let's incorporate Africa, the nation, into our thing. But yeah, there is a reason why we're ending this series. We are too big to fail. We are just nobody can stand against us. I mean, let's have a small look. I have 37,000 troops. The next biggest realm, I would say, is the Byzantine Empire, and they have 13,000. We have triple their number. The Rustamid, 10,000, triple their number. Whoa. No manpower. Let's go to well-developed nations. 10,000. I still have triple their number. More than triple the number. There is no way in heck. Oh, this is not even Aquitaine. This is just the Duchy of Gascon. Oh, and it's again controlled by Mualadi. Ah, darn. They overran things. No, regardless, we are way more powerful than any other nation anywhere nearby. And certainly this guy, with his incredible diplomacy and his befriend scheming of everybody, nobody is going to rise up against him, except some peasants who are constantly going, "Bring them you to do that." Let me just see here. If I offer vassalage, he would actually even accept without me getting the Empire of Mali. We don't even have to game it. If we just manage to get the next tier, get true ruler, he would accept. Yeah, I'm sorry I took lands from you, buddy, but you hold lands and terrain that I rightfully lay claim now to. This guy, he just had the claim. So I hope with your 13... And you are now a lot more pleased with me. By the way, modify your contract. That does not even hate. Oh, it doesn't aid, and I will get some more troops out of you. Yeah. I reckon it is time to do indeed our Holy War for a Kingdom. Manding is going to become part of us. That's going to give us so much of Mali. We could also go for Bambouk, but that's so weird. We had a person with a claim on it, you. But I can't give it to him for some reason. I can't declare for his... Oh, you're no longer in my court! Did that go wrong? Who are you fighting, actually? Oh. So you're beating them, but they are... I'm seeing here already a lot of armies against you. Sorry, we're gonna switch this out. Holy War for this Duchy of Bambouk. But in the meantime, I'm also immediately going to declare a holy war for this kingdom. And... you. Triple war. Why? If I get this terrain, I could make Mali, but I couldn't because he still holds it. And I can't usurp it because he still holds lands within the de jure title of it, I believe. Oh no, wait a second, because he's hostile, I wouldn't have had a problem. Oh, screw, whatever. It's not like we're gonna lose. It's just that now that we're going to lose a little bit more of our fervor to our faith, which is a little annoying, but... Let me just beat the one that wins! Yeah, cancer, that is a thing. Yeah, you're gonna go down, buddy boy. I think the befriend scheme ended, but I didn't get him as a friend. That is a rare occasion. I'm so good at befriending that I can better immediately now befriend than I can sway. Oh. They grow up fast. It's another daughter of mine, but not the daughter with... Oh, and it's 100%. We captured him during the siege. Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, that is a huge portion. Ghana's capital is now ours. I need to find you a girl to marry. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Grant title. Sorry. Yeah, it is this one. Just to make sure. And what is the duchy of that? That's that duchy. Where we're fighting for. So we're gonna grant you more lands there in a moment. But you have a future wife taken care of. Yep, let's go back into the lowborns. Wow, this is a turn of events. That went so quick thanks to that capture. I wouldn't have expected him to hide within his capital, but I guess he was. He has a sin. Sorry. For a moment there you were considered, and then I noticed again that the age was once again removed from the requested requirements, but I have to admit, I am a bit of an ageist nowadays when I'm giving out lands. I don't think I used to be that much, but sometimes I do remember even events where I used old age, like, oh, he might die soon enough, and then I can get his lands. You know what? Hold on here for a second. Let's just get 50% war score by just beating his army. Oh, too close to the enemy army already. Alright, well, then we're just gonna go and march there. Time to hit the books. Sure. And we'll be there in time for this to do. Oh, do no more than necessary. Ay. But yeah, Chang is an excellent man. And is an excellent, renowned physician, I believe. So, and we capture him. I don't need your gold. I just need your land. Boom. And with that, let's find 2 more people. And then he forgot age because perhaps it's because I didn't give out terrain. Is then when he stops doing it? We'll check in a moment, but right now it's like this, and we can say yoop, doop-de-doop. Create title, grant title, Kingdom of Ghana. Congratulations. And she belongs officially under that. So, grant vassal. They can't? Oh, he's at war as a vassal view. Okay. But that is that. So you won't demand anything else as well. So now we have one more son to give lands to. Our empire won't fall apart. This is excellent. Let's move this army's rallying point over here. Once again, use this trick because it's an amazing trick and I would highly recommend for you to use it. You can call a hunt. Oh, we're not that stressed. Sure, you can... Wait a second, who was that? Was that you? Did I have somebody from you in my prison? Yeah, darn, I could have had him for a favor. Gosh, darn it. The game even gave me a second chance and I just didn't take it. Time well spent, thank you very much. But yeah. One more kingdom. And there's Toro over here, for instance, and it could create House of Land, but then I'm afraid of what he will inherit, because there's also still Egypt officially. But right now he will get the petty kingdom of Cairo, but the amount of things that he's gaining is already getting reduced and reduced with each passing of time. Is he a new guy? I don't know. There's a queen that died. Yeah, that happens. Friends dying. This is a peasant rebellion. Yeah, he's gonna lose that, unfortunately. He doesn't have the man to face that yet. Trebuchet discovered. No. Divine Right. Compress several claims. Wouldn't mind. I'm gonna go for Heraldry though. They grow up fast. There you go. There's the King of Jen. I captured a prisoner in battle. Is this important prisoner to you? Nope. I feel so silly for having released that... for having released that one person where I could demand his change, but well, whatever. Family members can get married. You, yeah, but you have cancer, so I'm not really that much interested in it. Can grant vassals to the rightful liege. Yeah, but I'm not really keen on that, and the other one is stronger, so I feel that that is just silly. The King of Yemen can have... Oh! Yeah, if they have broken into two, I'm fine with it. And that was already the idea, but I couldn't in a moment ago. So if it's correct now... Yeah, Ajura now has just this, and Yemen has what it's supposed to have. These two duchies needed to fall apart into two territories, and they have, so now this is all better. Making the realm more stable by granting them what they should, effectively should rule, so I am okay with it. She has 75 troops that are roaming about my land, trying to fight off the evil emperor. Oh, the witch emperor, I would say. Yeah, diligence. It's a very good trait. Good trait for you to have. We have a seizure here. Right, yes, we do. Is there some way I can... Oh, you are already in trouble. Whoa, wait, what? Did I see that correctly? 125... Holy shite! 125 popular opinion. I should take some lessons from you. Gosh! What's happening over here? Attacking in the war against the tyranny of King Mustafa. Alright. King Mustafa. You are infirm already. At the age of 13, you are infirm? Holy heck, I'm not sure how long you will survive. And you might even lose this war. Oh, it's 73, man. Hold on, I might be over-exaggerating here. And what are you doing around here? That's this little duchy. Attacking. You are helping in the attack, but I just see that he is called in Yemen. So Yemen is coming in with a 4,000 troops. Okay, if they manage to come and aid, that will help. But it is really far away. So if that is going to happen, I don't know. But that boy is already infirm. I guess that's the great genes at work. Let's do this for a favor, and let's do this one for a favor, because the money is not that important to us. As a hook just expired. I had a hook on you. Oh no, on me. Oh, he has reconverted back because... No, not send a gift. Why not befriend you? Also love the way, by the way, we don't look at it a lot, but look at the execution list here. Look at the list of people we have killed. I love this addition. It's just a nice little thing. Death reason. Also, lots of ways you can sort. I love it. I am full into that. Forgiving? Well, not if you go into combat, because if you're martial teaching, then again, you will never really martial, so sure, let's do it. I don't need additional stress, and my daughter is fine. Let's go. Oh, I'm actually being sieged by something. With 75 men? Oh. Holy war for Prince Vitabero. Yeah, no. You failed that one. Gosh, you can seize this with 75 men? That feels awkward. Alright, and here comes True Ruler. Unlock. That should help us with you. As soon as we can finish this war. For which I will move you around a second. She found a place that she can siege. This is something I, as a player, I have no idea how to find this. How do you find the one spot that you can siege? I mean, not that I would try and siege with 75 men, because it's kind of pointless, because this. But still. Did I just captured the Duke. Yeah, I'm gonna ransom you. Hold on. And I'll ransom your daughter. And then we're gonna take all of Bambouk. And then we're gonna say against you, hey, do you want to become my vassal? And he said, yes, I will accept. Because we are a true ruler. So let me just do this very slowly. We'll give you... I would have given you land if you would be in my... I would have helped you. You idiot. Just had to give me some time. Well, then my nephew is going to get some land. You're going to get Bambouk. Because the capital of Mali is way down here in Munding. Which I may just grab for him. And then give my son this very small kingdom of Toro. But we'll have to see. And to age... Sure. And let's check if this works. So I think of him and then I say, oh, oops, no, I don't want you. Then it seems to forget the age. That's it. When you make a mistake of your own and cancel it out, that's when he forgets the age thing. Alright. We learned something new today. And he is now part of us because we are a true ruler. Look at this. Look at our glorious empire. It is widespread, I tell you. But it's also really time to, well, end the episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.